Hello everyone, today I'm back for another Minecraft statue tutorial, and today we are back on the DC world finally. But yeah, today we're going to be building Black Manta just from DC Comics. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. So to build Black Manta, you are going to need 6 materials. Block of coal, black concrete, gray concrete, red concrete, polished andesite, and light gray concrete. So once you have those 6 materials together, we can go ahead and begin. So to kick off Black Manta, you are going to place a row of 8 on the ground with your block of coal. Just like that. The next 3 rows are entirely block of coal. Just like that. The next row, we're going to do 1 black concrete, 2 blocks of coal, 2 black concrete, 2 blocks of coal, 1 black concrete. The next, here's what we'll do. So we got 5 rows here. The next 7 rows we are going to do with black concrete. We'll make a few adjustments here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. This is what you should have. And then what we're going to do is we're going to knock out these, it's kind of hard to explain, the top 3 blocks on the ends. We're going to knock those out, and we're going to replace them with block of coal. Just like that. Let me make sure just to be safe. Okay, yeah, that's right. So yeah, we're just going to replace those with that, and that's it. Moving on to the torso, what we're going to do is we're going to place a block of coal on the ends of the row, and we're going to really quickly mark out the hands. So we're going to place 2 gray concretes right here, 2 black concretes. Go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So just like that, and we'll come back to those. Back to the torso, we're going to place 1 black concrete, 4 block of coal, 1 black concrete. Next row, we're going to place 1 black concrete on the ends of the row, 2 blocks of coal going inward, and then 2 black concrete in the middle. Next row, I'm going to place 1 block of coal on the ends of the row, a black concrete next to that, and then 4 blocks of coal in the middle. For the next row, we're going to place 1 black concrete on the ends of the row, 2 blocks of coal going inward, and then 2 black concretes in the middle. For the next row, we are going to place 1 block of coal on the ends of the row, 1 black concrete next to those, and then 4 blocks of coal in the middle. Next row, we're going to place 2 black concretes on the ends of the row, a block of coal next to those, and then 2 black concretes in the middle. Next row is entirely block of coal. The next 2 rows, we're going to place 3 black concrete, 2 blocks of coal, 3 black concrete, and do that one more time. For the next row, we're going to do 3 black concrete, 2 polished andesite, 3 black concrete. Next row, we are going to do 2 blocks of coal on the ends of the row, and then 4 polished andesite in the middle. And then for the final row of the torso, we're going to place 2 light gray concretes in the middle, and then polished andesite on these 3 end blocks. So that is the front of the build. Moving on to the arms, they are the exact same. So what we're going to do is for the second row, we're going to make it entirely black concrete. For the third row, from left to right, we're going to do 2 polished andesite, 2 black concrete. Next row, 1 polished andesite, 1 red concrete, 2 black concrete. Next row, 2 polished andesite, 2 black concrete. Next row, 1 polished andesite, 1 red concrete, 2 black concrete. And next row, 1 polished andesite, 3 black concrete. The next row is entirely black concrete. The next row we're going to do 3 block concrete, 1 block of coal, and then the rest of the arm, the 3 remaining rows are entirely black concrete. So just like that. The other side is the exact same. So I'm going to do the side a little bit quicker. There we go. That is pretty much the front of the build done. So moving on to the sides, what we're going to do is we're going to drag the block of coal back by 3, 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and just bring that all the way up. We're then going to bring all the black concrete back. And then right here, what we're going to do is we're going to bring the block of coal back, but we're going to knock out these 2 blocks right here. And we're going to replace those with block of coal. And then just build that up, obviously. Other side is the exact same. Which, by the way, I have a ton of DC statues I have planned for you guys. I have at least 25 that are coming soon, so stay tuned, everybody. You're in for a surprise, that's for sure. I have been working my tail end off trying to get you guys some really good looking statues. So that is the that side. For the side of the arms, we're going to fill in the bottom of the hands here, just black concrete. First row, we're going to do just black concrete. Honestly, you can just fill in the sides of the arms with polished andesite because we're going to cover most of it anyways. And then the sides, oh, that's block of coal. We're going to fill all this in with black concrete. And then the head, of course, or the shoulders, just black concrete. And let's go ahead and do the other arm before we put all the details on to the gauntlets. There we go. So to build those gauntlets, all we're going to do is we're going to get out the light gray concrete. We're going to place a 2x2 square right here. And then we're going to place polished andesite underneath and on top of that. And there is that side. The other side is the exact same. So there we go. And that is his gauntlets. And if you want to, you can, there's one addition that I did put in here. If you want to, you don't have to though. You'll need polished tough and polished tough stairs. What you can do is you can bring down the polished tough by so many blocks, like maybe 4 or so blocks, and then other way, you can point them downward with the stairs to make it look like he has blades coming out of his gauntlets. So maybe that's his way of fighting Aquaman. So there we go. I'm going to go and keep those on because I think it looks pretty cool. But if you don't want those, you don't need them. Or you don't have to put them on there. Back of the statue, not really, there's not really much, crap. There's not really much going on back here. We're going to fill in the back of the boots, of course, just black, or with block of coal. We're going to fill in the back of the pants, just entirely black concrete. Back of the torso really doesn't have much on it. We're going to add a little bit once we get to the helmet, but as of right now, it's just going to be black concrete. And then the back of the arms are a mirror of the front. including this block of coal. So yeah, just build what's in front of you for these. Pretty simple stuff. There we go. Okay, so that is the back of the arms and the torso. So, for the head, or the helmet, I should say, the helmet is a little tricky, so just kind of stay tuned here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and, no pun intended. Anyways, so what we're going to do here is we are going, try to think of the best way for us to tackle this. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to bring this forward by 2 with the polished andesite. And we're going to bring it in by 2. And right here we're going to place 2 light gray concretes, just to kind of continue that from the torso there. Go ahead and fill this row in. You know what? I might actually change that. Let's gut this first row. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's gut that first row. And let's just replace this with polished andesite. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go on top of this, but at a diagonal. So I guess however he's in there, he must have a really bad headache. Because obviously the main face would be right here. But for the next row, we're going to do 3 light gray concretes, 2 polished andesites, 3 light gray concretes. For the next row, you're going to do 3 red concretes, 2 light gray, 3 red. For the next row, we're going to do 2 red concretes, 1 light gray, 2 polished andesite, 1 light gray, 2 red. Next row, we're going to do 2 light gray concretes, 4 polished andesite, 2 light gray concretes. And the next 2 rows, we're going to do 1 light gray concrete, 6 polished andesite, and then 1 light gray concrete. And then for the final row, we're just going to do 6 light gray concretes in the middle, or polished andesite, my bad, no light gray concrete. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get out our light gray concrete and place 2 right on the sides of the eyes here. And that will give you most of that complete. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take out our polished andesite, and right behind this block right here, so we're going to place a polished andesite right here. We're going to drag this all the way up to the light gray concrete. Do the same thing over here. So just like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this polished andesite and drag it back overhanging by 2, of course. And go ahead and connect that. We are then going to drag the polished andesite all the way back and just go ahead and build that up. And do the same thing over here. Just like this. And then what we're going to do is right in here, we're going to take out the light gray concrete and we're going to drag this all the way back. And then we're going to fill in the top here just with polish andesite, of course. And there's that. Now what we're going to do is, and real quick, let's replace this block with the light gray concrete and this block with the light gray concrete. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get out our black concrete. And we're going to place 2 going up right here and 2 going up right here. And we'll come back to that here in a minute. We are then going to go ahead and just fill in all of this. We're actually going to go ahead and get rid of that row. And we're going to go ahead and just fill in this entire back row. Just polishing andesite, of course. So just like this. And real quick, we are going to add a little bit of detail onto this. We're going to bring these 6 blocks out, go up by 1, add an additional one on the ends, take this all the way up to right below the light gray concrete, and kind of just fill in this little space just to give this a little bit of definition. And then we're going to place 2 right here. And there we go. That is the back. So now on to like his tubing, I guess you could call it. So for the tubing, that's what we're going to call it for now. What we're going to do is we're going to do a diagonal going up right here. We'll just stick with one side for right now. And we're going to bring that back by an additional, so you should have 2, just like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring that down. Actually, let's bring back an additional one. Yeah, we'll do that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring that out an extra row and at a diagonal, so just like this. And we're going to take that down 4 blocks, so just like that. Let's go ahead and do the same thing over here. So there's that, 2, 3, 4. So there we go. Then we're going to go ahead and bring those in an additional row. And 4 again. 2, 3, 4. And then 2 additional just coming in. So we should have this 2 by 2 square right here. And then we're going to bring this down 1 more row, just like this, and we're going to do that diagonal thing again, just like that. And we're going to go ahead and just connect that all the way to the back. Now when I was building the back, I didn't really know where to put them. Actually, let's make that another diagonal just to make that look a little bit nicer. There we go. And yeah, once we've done that, what we're going to do is we're going to get out our block of coal and we're just going to surround those pipes going into the back. If I can place the blocks right. And there we go. That is the back. And if you want to add like a little bit of detail, like maybe the back like is 3D a little bit, you can do that. Honestly, I might do that with the blocks of coal, but that's probably going to be it. Maybe a few of the black concretes just to add a little bit of definition to it. But I don't think I'm going to go too crazy with it. Just so I don't ruin it. So maybe something like that. There we go. But yeah, once you've done that, you will have finished your Black Manta statue. So let me go ahead and get rid of my hand here. But yeah, guys, there he is. There is Black Manta. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Black Manta, I put a lot of work into this guy, so hopefully you guys all enjoyed this. So, oh, and one more thing we could do, actually. One more thing. I just thought of this. We put polished andesite slabs right here. I bet that would look kind of cool. There we go. I like that. So yeah, guys. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.